Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Flats, Bobby Dodd Stadium, home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Ramblin' Wreck, hoping to rev up that engine. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Going up top on first down. He's right on target. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to go up top on first down. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Terrier. Highland. Gaucho. Griffin. To the air, it's Hines. Unloads to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Yellow Jackets have it with a first and goal. Gorilla, hey. Highland. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Offense set on first down. Fly sweep coming. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw here on second down. It's complete to the left.
You just ran right past him. What are you doing?
34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? He's back to throw on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Feeling some heat. They'll run the screen.
No, punk.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive?
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Getting some heat.
Damn, why did he pump fake?
Can't pull the trigger.
Bruh.
The quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that
Man.
can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On the ground, it's Leonard. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air on 1st down. They're bringing heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corner's going to give them room. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Makes a connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Clemens.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Steps away to find some room. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Play number 9 on this drive. These corners backing off a bit. On second down, looking again to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of
We'll
an
take
eye.
that.
As a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because the speed on defense.
There we go.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run.
I ain't even got to use turbo.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. How about that D coming up with a play like that? That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead.
They are shutting out the number 6 team in the nation.
Any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
I came out the turbo.
Away from Pullman today with an impressive victory. The Cougars knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Got your pump.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Yeah. First sack for the game.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Coming after him.
Damn.
Pull it down. And he avoids the
I tried to
slides
get.
after the short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage.
That man ran the ball 14 damn times.
Throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, he dropped it.
Time is running short.
He got
They
scared.
want to find a way to pull this one out. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
To give as they work on that clock.
Come on, man. Get out the way.
Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking downfield, it's Hines. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice game. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job as a quarterback leading this team.
Oh, I forgot to change his damn route. Damn it. This corner wouldn't have been there.
Second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Damn, my dumb ass. Almost forgot to change his.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
Bro, what y'all doing?
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand man for man in this offense. They've got to do it.
Gotcha, bitch.
Quarterback is snowed under. Second down now after the sack. Corners are going to bail. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the
yeah.
freshman will chalk up a sack.
Should have had about 5.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only
Wow.
person ever to defeat Man of War.
Wow.
Games like this, an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But
Wow.
this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team, but you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this.
Damn, 297.
One win, great win.
And only on
Now
60%
let's
completion.
momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Only 84 rushing yards. 297 passing. Plus 1 in turnover margin. I ain't throw an interception, y'all. Got penalized 1 time. And the computer penalized itself more than me. Check that out. He just a freshman. 18 to 30. 60%. 4 touchdowns. I should throw an interception because that cornerback should have gotten that interception on that first touchdown. So the freshman running back, 68 rushing yards. Quarterback only rushed for 2 yards. Leonard had 12 on 1 carry. And Mix, 1 carry for 2 yards. And he was the leading receiver, 7 for 138 and 2 touchdowns. And he a freshman, y'all. Duarte, 6 for 80 and 2 touchdowns. Junior Stuckey, he had 3 for 55. This is senior and the captain. Good job for him. Junior tight end, 2 catches for 24. 1 sack given up. That was by the senior, the captain, and the guard. Damn you. All right, so Filipovic led the team in tackles. Stacy had 2 tackles for loss. That's me. I played Stacy. The captain, Bober. He had 2 sacks. I had 2 sacks. Schuler, Went, and McGraw each had a sack. Actually, damn, because I was playing as a backup right there. Anzalone with the interception and the touchdown. All right, y'all. We got more action to come. Just upset a top 10 team. Stay tuned for more. Ain't a rivalry game. Stay smart and stay safe. Peace up. ATL down. Biatch. Remix.